podcast. Well, you better tune in. You can see the picture. All you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave. It's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gonna win. If they take your loss, they gonna hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes. He a fan for life, and he said court size. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. I cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball. I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, they can back. I ain't gotta try. Maxi for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die. They eat, sleep Sixers. You should know that it's game time.
Alfonso, this shit wavy.
Welcome back to East Sleep Sixers, your boy Sixers fan for life. We got 215 the sports guy in the building. And today, the first game of the NBA Cup versus the Boston Celtics for the second time in 30 days.
Most definitely. Real quick, off the drop, did you see the court? Keith Pompey had posted it. Did you see the court for the night?
Nah, I haven't even looked at it, to be honest with you. I don't like the way none of the NBA Cups courts look like. You know what I'm saying? Call me old-fashioned or whatever the case may be, but I'm cool if they did the NBA Cup stuff on traditional courts. Like, it's too much red, it's too much purple, it's too much green for me. You know what I'm saying?
It's too much.
Yeah, it's just too much, man. It looks like some virtual reality stuff on you know. But at the same token, I'm not saying it looks ugly, but it's just not my cup of tea.
I understand. I like it from what I saw, the actual court. I don't like the concepts. I don't like the colors, just like you. Just like with a lot of different sports nowadays, I think all change is not good all the time. You know, I know they want to get different every year, but some things...
They could have left the regular course, right? And then one on the left side, one on the right side. Just put the logo of the NBA Cup. That's it.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Most definitely. So we play for the second time, man. Like you mentioned, you laid out the schedule. I think that was a very important segment when you read out the schedule for the next 5 to 6 games, and the amount of talent that we play, especially in the East Coast in those games. Tonight we got the Celtics again, right back again. Jaylen Brown put up 30 points the last game they played. Seemed like he's getting in the rhythm offensively tonight. What would be your key to beating these Boston Celtics for the second time now in the last few years?
I mean, just to keep doing what they've been doing. I don't think the Celtics are anything special this year. You know, the loss of Jason Tatum is obviously, you know what I'm saying, a lot for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think Jaylen Brown is put this team on my back type of guy. Crazy, you know, dynamic duo, the second part 2, the part 2 of a dynamic duo. I just don't think he's a leader. You know what I'm saying? Because if he was, he would have transitioned to be that number one guy. And then, you know, you got to put Mr. Baldy. I hate him because he be cooking us. And you would have made him Robin. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they struggling. So better them than us right now. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, even though we got Sluggish and Beat out there who ain't really, he's just a fraction of himself, a shell of himself. And you still got these, and let's talk about this. And we still got these 2 young guys just straight up balling. And I want to say something because I saw a video of Stephen A. Smith, you know, and he's a bozo for me.
Whole bozo.
He's a bozo for me, but I guess I got to be biased because he was praising the Philadelphia 76ers. And what he said was, this backcourt is must-see TV. That was one thing he said. Box office. He called it box office.
Yeah.
If I want to quote what he said. And then he said, you know, and if Joel Embiid just happens to get healthy with this backcourt here, it's gonna be problems for the NBA world. So, you know, I'm gonna agree. Everybody else been agreeing with that. And if, and that's a big word here, if Embiid just so happens to get that healthy again, it's gonna be nice to watch.
Most definitely. And you know, to edge on the Joel Embiid conversation, you know, I will admit, like the rest of Philadelphia, you know, that we have not seen even the Joel we used to see when he was hurt and playing. And, you know, playing 3 quarters and coming out the game and putting in, there is, I'm not going to say a problem, there is something going on where he's not going to jump so far if he doesn't feel necessary, in my opinion. From what I saw on the celebration after bonus dunk, if you roll that tape back, Joel Embiid jumped goddamn 2 yards into the air after that celebration. I do remember also with his interview in the beginning, his presser. I'm not going to be elongated with this, but he mentioned that he's going to take it more careful this time. And he's not going to let people pressure him into the fans. I think he words things wrong because of his nationality sometimes. He's not going to let the pressure of the fans and him wanting to be the great Joel Embiid drive him into jumping out of bounds and on the ground, or you know what I mean, Euro stepping 15 times a game and stuff like that, but I do want to see effort when we need to see it. I do need to see him boxing out. I do need to see him carving out room for rebounds. We need more than 4 rebounds a game from him in that 20 minutes that he's going to play. And I would want to see that.
Bearing the history of his injuries, I think that his mentality should be, we're not 0-4, we're 4-0. These young kids are balling. There's no need for me to fast forward this process, healing process. You just got to go out there and do just enough. Just do just enough. We don't need you to go the extra mile. These kids they're actually playing. They're actually playing. Okay, they're not quitting. They're coming back from deficits. They're winning games. It's the proof is in the pudding. Go look at the standings. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't think Embiid has to, even to be honest with you, just think too much on it. Sometimes thinking too much is not good. You understand? Because then you're gonna go out there and you're gonna see yourself doing too much. And sometimes, you know, less is best.
Most definitely. I do like the mindset of getting him in rhythm early, getting him going early. You know, like we used to when he had the 3-quarter program, where he'd come in 3 quarters and leave out on the 4th. You know, get him in early in the flow of the offense, but also get VJ Edgecombe number called in that first quarter. His first shot came in, I think it was the second quarter of last game. I don't want to see that. I want to see his number called early. I want to see him be assertive. I know we're not going to get the 32 points VJ every night, but I do love the aggressive, assertive drive in the paint, may bang on your head at VJ. I think it opens up the offense to a whole different level for everybody else. So I personally
think you asking too much of VJ Edgecombe.
Go ahead.
He gave us a great game in game 1. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But remember, at the end of the day, he's not a veteran, bro. This is his first year, bro. This kid is young. You know what I'm saying? Let him grow into this role. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's super eating. Because
I'm looking at him right now. But go ahead, carry on.
Those touches will be a lot less, you know what I'm saying, if we got that Embiid that thinks he's healthy, and we all know that. So we're just we're basking in it. You know what I'm saying? We're enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like he has to use this every game as experience, you know what I'm saying? And that way, when the numbers really called on him and we could depend on him, then he would capitalize.
Let's touch on the Embiid topic again, man.
So before we touch on the Embiid topic, we are going to our first segment because I hear them keys jingling.
It was getting hot, baby. It was getting hot. We always have this segment at the beginning of our show. It's the keys to victory, things we feel that's key to winning the game. Tonight, Jose, what's your key, bro?
I'm gonna say normally it's like we gotta set the pace. Basically probably the same thing, because you can't let Boston Celtics set the pace. I'm tired of them letting Derek White go crazy. They have to put some type of clamps on Derek White. You know what I'm saying? You can't let 2 guys just destroy us, man. We're gonna be fighting. We're gonna be, fighting in another game. You know what I'm saying? Make no mistake, when they had a healthy team, this was a dangerous team. You know what I mean? And it's still early in the season, so let's not act like they're 0-54.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We just got to play some defense. I'm gonna go defense. My key to the game.
Most definitely. My key to the game would be what I believe we're tops in the league in right now is taking care of the ball. We've been taking care of the ball at an alarming rate so far with these games we've played, and I think that's conducive to us winning games. Less turnovers, more opportunities for you to score. It's simple math and whatnot. So I think that's the key to the game for the night, for sure. And to touch on the Embiid topic again, and people clamoring to see the old Embiid, He doesn't look. Listen, man, I just want to see the guy look like he in shape. I don't think we'll ever get the 30-10 Joel Embiid with this roster, with what the Sixers are trying to plan right now. He doesn't fit on that team. That guy does not fit on this team. The guy that does fit on this team is a 20-10 guy who blocks shots and gets the young guys going. They all look up to him. You watch the interviews, you watch VJ. He actually called the shot, bro, on ESPN and said, "We going to the chip." If the big guy, what we're feeling from the big guy, that's a quote. We're going to the chip, and I think the fact that these guys look up to Joel so much, the fact that he's even out there with them right now, it takes them to a different level. So I'm rooting for Joel Embiid. I know people have aspirations and goals for him, but no, do understand that this is a human being, and do understand that he's had this issue since college, and he's been trying to maintain it. Sixers been trying to maintain it. This is the last straw we're looking at. So I'm hoping his last straw is pretty damn good and good enough to get us where we need to go. The East is wide open, bro. It's wide open. We 4-0. It's wide open. So, that's my thought.
I just think you got to take the weight differentials into consideration when it comes to Embiid. We all know that he gained a lot of weight. He's supposed to be somewhere along the line like LeBron's weight, 270, 280-ish, give or take, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we all know that at some point in time, he was well over 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So that losing weight, gaining weight situation could take a toll, and he ain't gonna come out the tunnel, racing like a bat out of hell. It's gonna take some time for him to get used to it. Just like when somebody get heavy and they're not used to lugging around all that weight, but then he got comfortable in that weight, so now he has to get used to not having that weight no more. We just gotta give him some time. You know what I'm saying? If like us as Sixers fans, I guess we gotta really look at that and say, all right, give him a few more games type stuff. See if he, gets in there. But if this continues for the rest of the season, then you might as well chalk it up and get ready for a new era in Sixers basketball.
I hear what very strong words. Let's move on to the next big man. Adem Bona, bro, single-handedly, I feel, won that game. Last game we played with his defense. I think it was 5 blocks. I counted 6. I watched the tape. They didn't count one. 5 blocks last game. Bro, how do you feel about his performance? And, do you think we can ramp up his minutes a little bit? If needed.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm gonna say that is because I feel like he's more agile than Drummond. So, you got to give him some more tick because Drummond and Embiid, both of them can't keep up with the way this team is moving when both of them are not on the floor. It's crazy. It's almost as fast as a hockey puck. You know what I mean? And those hockey fans out there know exactly what I'm talking about. That hockey puck be moving fast, and these kids are just running. They're running. You know what I'm saying? So, I like Bona for he's striding up and down the court. You could tell, you could see it. You know what I'm saying? He's putting effort into it to keep up with them, both on offense and defense, and I like that a lot. So yeah, I agree with you with that. Give him some minutes. Let him play.
Most definitely. He gave me Theo Ratliff vibes. He's not 7 foot. He's not overly tall, but his athleticism makes up for it, man. He's a pogo stick, and he fills the game. You could see it out there, and that type of energy is infectious. You see it in the whole team. One thing I see in this team that I haven't seen in no Sixers team, bro, they all rock with each other. Like, they all genuinely get along, and we haven't seen that here. And shout out to them for putting a young nucleus together with a similar mind state. You got VJ Edgecombe calling Tyrese Maxey day one. Tyrese Maxey putting out a mass text message saying, yo, I'm at the gym at 5 a.m. VJ being the only one to show up at 5 a.m. And it's been like that since day one with VJ and Tyrese. That's what you're seeing on the floor. So, with 2 young guys like that leading the charge in your young, rebuild, man, that rebuild ain't going to take long. We've seen rebuilds get sped up fast in this league. It ain't going to take long. It's happening already.
What I really like about what you just mentioned there is that there's the third wheel to this that we're overlooking, and that's and that's Kelly Oubre.
Bingo.
Kelly Oubre's points are coming real silently, like he's a sniper in the bushes somewhere. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we got to give Kelly Oubre some props for, being a good supporting cast, and he's not too far behind. He's putting up them points. He's up there. So far in 4 games, I believe he only had one game that we could probably question. Other than that, he's been in the 20s ever since. So
most
I
definitely.
don't know.
Most definitely. Hey, we got to touch on this because I see jokes in the chat and whatnot. People saying, he said his idol is back. Jorge is saying his idol is back. Paul George, he's okay. He's playing now. He's practicing along with McCain. The whole team has been practicing this week. The whole team is deemed healthy this week. But I do think McCain and PG have a strict plan, like Joel did, that will guide them in maybe towards next week, later next week, and to play with us. We're hopeful for that. So we don't know no solid date, but everybody practicing, and that's a great thing. That's a great thing. How you feel about the whole gang here?
I honestly, I'm just gonna wait, man. I've been a Sixers fan my whole life. I'm not gonna go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because I need to see what the camaraderie is once everybody is healthy. I want to see if anything changes, the attitude changes when they're not seeing the ball as much. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got 2 big names that are not on the court together right now, and that's Embiid and Paul George. So is everything going to still be the same once those 2 are on the court, with this young core that we got? So, only time will tell. And I'll give you my opinion. We can revisit this conversation once we see Joel Embiid, Paul George, Maxey Edgecombe, Kelly Oubre on the starting lineup. You know what I'm saying? But I heard McCain is out there practicing, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna fare well coming off the bench. I can't wait to see it.
Yo, you've been raving about Grimes every night. Now he'll have a McCain to come in with in that backcourt, and that's something different. Because those young kids will start on a lot of rebuilding teams out there as a duel. So I'm in agreement with that. I'm excited about that, man.
I'm excited. Bird. What's the word, Big Bird?
What up, Bird? I'm excited about PG coming back in the lineup. Definitely good to see my old head, man. I'm excited about PG's come back in the lineup. One thing about PG, he's a vet. He's smart. He's been sitting back. He's been watching the nucleus of this team. He's been watching the way they run. He already picked his spot. He already getting in where he fit in. I have faith in that. My problem was PG. The same problem with Joel Embiid. I need to see you out there. I need consistency in you being out there. And I do need to see them in shape, just in shape. At this age where they at, man, it is what it is. I do think both of them just have to learn how to play without overexerting themselves physically and doing too much. You have young guys that's willing to do too much already. They locked and loaded. You ain't got to do that. What I do need them to do is come in and be the wily veteran. So we running right into our segment that we like to do here for people to like to put a little change on some things. Bet some money like it ain't funny.
And now, for BG's Over and Under.
That was right on the dime right there. That was right on the dime right there, gang.
Hey, this hit tonight. All right, so my first over and under, and let me mention, because we real podcast. Jose gripped me up the neck was on the wall for these over and unders before we came on here. So I got some good ones for y'all.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't even touch them.
That's what happened. Nah, I'm letting y'all know what happened.
Yo, bro, why you snitching?
He over there, I'm over here. That's
supposed to be family business. You airing out dirty laundry.
We all are family. That's what I'm talking about, Jose. They in here. So, yo, Tyrese,
I might have roughed him up a little bit.
He admitting it. He admitting it now. Tyrese Maxey been on a tear, bro, this year. He's leading the league. He's leading the league in scoring right now at a 37.5 clip, bro. I know it's only been 4 games. I know it's a very small sample size. But tonight versus the Celtics, bro, I'm going to put it just at that. 37.5 over, under. Tyrese Maxey.
For Maxey? Wait. Put this on pause, bro. Let's search up the start lineup real quick. Go on your phone. Let me see what that look like.
You trying to cheat for your over under?
No, that's not
no,
cheating. No. Stop. Our over and unders are in the first 5 minutes of the podcast, but we are missing the great BG. He's not here, so we ain't have our over and unders, man. Who's our starting lineup, man?
You gonna make me search for that in the midst of you supposed to answer this question?
No, yeah, we got time, buddy. Yeah. What's the starting lineup, buddy? Come on.
You know that. Okay, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edge, Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre, and Jabari Walker at the power forward. So I ask you again.
Wait. This is the fifth starting lineup.
It's the fifth starting lineup, bro.
In the fifth game.
I think
Damn, Maury is 5 for 5, bro. He is 5 for 5 with starting lineups right now.
And respect, because quite frankly, I think the power forward position is important and it's something that the Sixers organization have been ignoring for years. This team needs a legit power forward.
I'm taking the under on that, bro.
I know you did. I'm gonna take the over though. So our next over and under that we're gonna do tonight, man. My boy been coming through with the boards, man. My boy been coming through with the boards this year. Every time he get ticked, Drummond is averaging 7.5 rebounds for the season thus far. Jose, on a night like tonight versus them Celtics, how many rebounds you see him getting, bro?
I think they're gonna I think Bona gonna get the bulk of the minutes today. You know what I'm saying? Probably for points instead of just rebounding. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna take the under on that.
You gonna take the under on that?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the under on that.
I'm gonna take the under right with you. I rock with you. But let's go.
I really think you know, for this team that we're facing, regardless if they're missing their star piece, their superstar piece, let's put it that way. They're gonna want some agility, some hustle. And I think Bona provides that. So I'm gonna take the under on that for Drummond.
I'm gonna definitely go rock with you right there, man. We've been rolling so many years together. The chemistry is beautiful. You just segued me to my next over and under, which is our next big man, Adam Bona. He's averaging 2.2 blocks. He's coming off a 6 block game. I say 6 because I saw 6. How many blocks do you got him having tonight? We're gonna go 1.5. Over.
I think he can get 2 easily. So I'm gonna take the over on that.
I'm gonna take the over as well. That is our over and under segment for the night. The next segment we like to do is we going bold. And Jose, I'm gonna show you how bold I'm going tonight, bro. Because I've been a consistent 40-40, right? I've been a consistent 40-40. Tonight is going to be 43 points for Tyrese Maxey. 43 points.
Hey, think that's bold, bro?
I'm calling 43 points on the nose.
His high was 40. That's only 3 points, bro. Why is you scared?
All right, 45. 45.
You really bold, you would have went 50.
I ain't going to 50 Nugget because I want other people to score tonight. I want other people to score, Jose.
Yo, scared money don't make no money. Chat, y'all need to talk to this man.
45 is the number.
He betting scared as hell.
Nah, 45. You know what I'm saying? I want that ball spread it out tonight. 45. What you thinking? How bold are you?
I'm gonna say that the Sixers score 140 points on the Celtics tonight.
Jeez. We just put up what 130 last game or something like that. I'm judging you like you judged.
That was an overtime game, though, Gannon.
Yeah, you're right. I was doing the math in my head.
Make no mistake. That was an overtime game. I'm gonna say 140 regulation. Let's go.
We got 5 minutes to chop it up, man. Yo, I seen Gordon out there last game. He played pretty well in his stints that he was out there, man. Are you looking forward to see more of him in a sharpshooter role in with these new Sixers?
It's hard to tell, man. Too early, man. Like we way too early in the season for all these kind of questions, bro.
Listen,
we talking like we already in February, bro.
Listen, I'm excited to see him, and I would like to see a Eric Gordon in a 7-8 minute roll off the bench.
I don't know, bro. Y'all want these dinosaurs to come out on the court and mess up, man.
I think listen. I'm gonna touch on it. I think Murray did a great job. I know we've been critiquing him a lot, of blending the young with the old on this team. I think the young outweighs the old by a ton, and I think that counts. So I think you can play a old guy with young guys, just not 2 or 3 old guys with a few young guys. Needs to be more young than old, if that makes sense out there on that floor.
I mean, I'm agree. Look, Lex is putting it like this is perfectly what I said. I might have said it, I might exaggerate it as far as the time frame, but I think putting these guys in the cup games, like if we really want to use these young talent, man. Forget these old guys, man. Right now, you understand what I'm saying? Use the young talent for this.
No, so I think she's talking about the cup games. Like, why are they doing a cup game so early in the season? It's the 5th game of the year. How are we?
I might be misunderstanding that.
Yeah. How are we?
No. I mean, the cup games are supposed to be done by December, so no, it's not too early.
Okay, I got you. I didn't know.
Yeah, like
I'm new to this whole cup thing, bro. Like,
nah, bro. I don't think we do cup games after January, bro.
I don't want no cup chip. I want a real chip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the cup tournament be done by December, bro. I don't know.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, that shit is over before the new year.
Most definitely. So big game tonight, man. I feel like any game, a division game, a conference game, a game where we're facing somebody from the East is big this year. Because number one, you can send a message, and number two, you can move up in the standings and create cushion in the standings. All these games count right here. So this is a big game tonight. I feel NBA Cup aside.
Look, we both right. Yeah, it doesn't go past the new year. You feel me? So no, it's not too early. I think it's the first game right now is right on time.
Okay. So I'm gonna go right out to my point tonight, man. They gotta stop White. I think you gotta stop White. That has to be a focal point for them tonight. You can't let him get off like he did. He's not that great of an offensive talent to get off like he did.
I think that's why he keep going off, because people underestimate him. So he's going off. He's getting his little 5 minutes of fame. Just Tatum's not there, but make no mistake, let's not act like he ain't had no big games in the past, because he done came out of the woodworks and put up some crazy points to win games for them guys against us too. So we gotta D up and put clamps on him or something.
If you don't game plan for him,
I'd rather listen. We know he can go off. I'd rather let a lesser guy on that team go off. So if you got to throw double teams at him, put double teams on him.
Right.
Because you can't just leave him open. It's obvious you can't leave him open.
Right. No, I wasn't speaking of him being trash, Chip. I was more so saying he's known to be a defensive juggernaut. That's his name in the league and whatnot. But if you don't game plan for any NBA player, they could get off on you. So, we're going to see what's up tonight. It don't look like Brown went to the right hair person. I know he was talking about his hair going bald. I'm looking at a shot of him.
Are we really sitting here talking about this bad hair, bro?
I just turned around and I'm like, nah, bro, that ain't it. That ain't it. Maybe you should have flew where you was supposed to fly. But this has been a wonderful, wonderful time with y'all on pregame. Make sure y'all double back on postgame. We right here talking about a Sixers dub, hopefully.
Yes, sir. We talking about the Sixers dub in post game. Hopefully, we get the song for 5 games in a row. It's been a while since we heard the song 5 games in a row, especially to start off a season. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, look up top, man. You know what I mean? We got all those platforms for you followers. If you're on YouTube and you're not subscribed, please subscribe, like, all of that good stuff. And meet us back here at post game, so we could talk about what happened in this game. Hopefully the Sixers win again and we hear that song, because it's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful song.
Yeah, man.
Let's go Sixers.
Let's go Sixers.